It's not only one of the biggest names when it comes to kitchen appliances, Ronco, it's also one of the most innovative names, and they continue to innovate. Wait till you see what you are about to behold, because let me tell you guys, nobody else in the entire country has ever seen this. You're looking at the U.S. launch of the brand new Ronco ReadyGrill with the grill basket and recipes. And if you're looking at this going, kind of looks like a toaster. It is, because it looks like a toaster. It is as easy to use as a toaster, but you're going to get incredible grill because this uses, or results with your grilling, because this actually uses infrared cooking technology inside to give you crispy results, moist on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Here's the thing, $79.95, free shipping and handling. We did, 4 flex payments just for today for $19.99. Under $20 gets your new favorite grill home, and you must, absolutely, positively must get the cookbook to go with it. This cookbook is crazy good, crazy good. Pick this up along with it. Okay, show us how this works. You know, Ronco, it's going to be easy.
You're going to love this. Easy.
The results
easy. I don't even think there's a word we can use for this. Easy isn't even it. Now watch this. Guys, I'm going to start with the dish just to get going here real quick. I'm going to show you everything you're going to see, and then we're going to get to some food. So let's start right here, okay? We're all out of time. Everybody's out of time. You get home, you're in a rush, you need to get that meal done. Imagine never, ever having to defrost another piece of chicken, steak, pork chop, anything ever again. I'm going to close the basket, which I'm going to show you in a little bit here. I'm even going to spice it up a little bit. Doesn't matter that it's frozen, just like that. And I'm going to pop it in. Now, when you talk Ronco, you talk set it and forget it. So watch this. There isn't even a temperature control. Now, we have about 18 minutes left in our presentation. I'm going to set this for 17 minutes. No kidding. Freezer to the table in 17 minutes. Are you a busy mom? You busy dad? You no time at lunch? Could you imagine that? I'm going to show you, I'm not even going to pop it up here for a second, a complete steak dinner, New York strip, in about 16 minutes. I'm going to show you party foods in less than 10 minutes. I'm going to show you a whole basket full of sliders, enough for a whole party in less time than it would take to heat the pan up to make them in the first place. I'm going to show you healthy meals. I'm going to show you bacon-wrapped fillets, and I'm even going to show you how fast this is going to do fish. Now listen, there's a reason that all the food that you're going to see is out of this world. There's a reason that everything cooks in the same time. There's a reason I can do multiple foods at once. It's because of the infrared cooking environment. Now, as I pop this in, just like this, I'm going to set my timer on my fish for 10 minutes. I mean, you want to talk, set it and forget it. 10 minutes. No on button, no temperature button, nothing to worry about, nothing to use. Now, here's what happens, you guys. As soon as you drop that food in and turn that dial, here's what happens on the inside of the machine. We have a great animation that's going to show you the cooking technology. This is going to combine the best of direct heat cooking with a fully functional 100% infrared cooking environment. And Alice, that's where the magic happens. Those elements actually heat the reflective panels behind them and reflect that heat back to the food, and it penetrates beyond the surface of the food to gently cook from the inside out as it crisps up the outside. There's a patented grease trap at the bottom. All of the fat, all the extra calories, grease, oil drip away when it hits the top of that pan. That grease is cooled before it ever goes into the reservoir, so you don't even have a whole pile of hot grease on the counter as you're cooking. And that's what it looks like on the inside. We've taken a basket and we've put a glass panel on the outside so you can see what happens. Remember, we've taken mealtime and we've gone vertical. That's what we've done with this. Ding. It's always going to follow the ding. So here we go. It's all about the food. It's all about the taste. It's all about the flavor. So I want you to watch something here, okay? This is incredible, you guys. Could you imagine a meal like that at the end of a long, hard day that you don't have to fire up a grill for, a pan, an oven, a roaster, nothing? Everything is done at the same time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my steak, and as I pick this up, guys, you got to see this. We didn't use minute steak. We didn't use training steak. This is the same 2-inch thick steak that you're going to find at steakhouses that you're going to pay $30, $40, $50 for. Now, as I cut into this, guys, please remember, 16 minutes. 16 minutes, 16 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
That is steakhouse quality steak like you've never seen before. Could you imagine in a countertop appliance that takes up about 4 inches out from your backsplash that's ready to go anytime you are? And I'm slicing this whole thing all the way through because I want you to see something. The way this cooks, I'm going to grab one from the front, one from the middle, and one from the other side. You can't tell the difference. Fast, even cooking, everything that you put in. And Alice, you got to try this, all right?
Yes, I do.
And I got to say to you again.
I have to do that.
Imagine getting home at the end of the day. 16 minutes later, you have a meal like that. Right? Isn't that incredible? Now,
what I love is that part of it isn't overcooked and part of it isn't undercooked. It is totally evenly cooked.
Exactly.
That's amazing. But look at this. Even in, what is that, like a little Brussels sprout?
We've got some onions. We've got some potatoes. Now I'm going to empty this basket because I'm going to show you this again.
Brown and beautiful.
Now, the potatoes, guys, I want to show you something here, okay? And I'm going to risk personal injury here because I want you to see something. Roasted potatoes can take 45 minutes in the oven, all right? In the same 60, watch this. Soft, beautiful, billowy. I mean, this is just gorgeous, you guys. It melts in your mouth, and that's done at the exact same time as the steak. Everything comes out at the same time. There's no guesswork anymore. Guys, if you're a good cook, you're going to love this because it makes everything easier. If you're a great cook, you're going to love it because you're going to be able to do some dishes in here that are out of this world, and we've got a whole bunch of them in that cookbook. And if you can't cook at all, you need to order this because you're going to be able to do breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. And yeah, I said dessert. I've got some pineapple here that I'm going to give a little bit of a glaze with some brown sugar, just like that.
So I can use marinades. I can put spices on it.
No
I can
rules.
do all of those things.
There are no rules. So there we go.
I love that
a little bit of brown
you.
sugar. I'm going to pop that right in. Again, it just slides into place. Life couldn't be easier. You don't need any little bags. There's nothing you're always going to have to buy. Now watch this. Dessert in 7 minutes. Beautifully grilled pineapple, just like that. And by the way, you're not limited to just the steaks or chicken or hot dogs or whatever. We're going to offer you a cookbook that has 250 of the most incredible restaurant quality meals that, and please listen to this, you can make. It doesn't matter what your level of cooking is. One dial, you turn it on. There isn't even a temperature button. All you do is set it and forget it. It really is that easy.
It is that easy. I mean, you can do this. It looks like a toaster, but it's a truly very, very high-level grill with that infrared technology. I'm calling it the Groaster because it's a grill, but it looks like a toaster. So simple that you can do this. If you can drop a piece of bread into a toaster, you can now grill some of your favorite foods in the most unbelievable way and get incredible results.
And you can see it here. It creates an infrared cooking environment unlike anything that's ever been offered before for your countertop. Think about that. If you go to the store and you find an oven with an infrared grilling area in it, if you find a grill with an infrared grilling area in it, what ends up happening is that price starts to skyrocket. $300, $400, $500, $600, $700. That's what you pay for technology like that. Now you've got it on your countertop in a machine. And I'm going to hold this up for just a second, then we're going to pull some more food out. Guys, look at this profile. You have got to be kidding me.
Skinny.
4 or 5 inches, that's all it's taken up on your countertop, and you have gourmet meals coming out of it. But I got to say to you, what happens, you know, when it's not gourmet meal time, when it's just snack time, when it's just time to have the party or have everybody over? Guys, look at this.
The soccer game.
We're going to give you a basket that's specifically designed. Now, this is available for you with Kabobs that's specifically designed to do all of your convenience food. So I want you to have a look at this. Chicken wings, jalapeno poppers, fish sticks, chicken fingers. Could you imagine the kids being able to get home at lunch? And remember, if your kids can work a toaster, they can work the ReadyGrill.
And these are grilled. These are not dropped into a vat of oil. Stop and look at this and think about how much healthier this is. But can you see how crispy, how brown these are? The way that this cooks. This is not just another contact grill. This is not a contact grill at all. It is infrared technology, and that's why you get those incredible results, Mark.
Now look at this. Guys, that's on the table in about 10 minutes. Are you kidding me? A machine like this just keeps the party going over and over and over. Now have a look here. All of your convenience food. Could you imagine the kids being able to do this for themselves? No longer do you have to control the oven, control the deep fryer, wondering what they're doing at lunch, wondering about this, wondering about that. They can do their chicken fingers, they can do their fish sticks, they can do their jalapenos, they can do whatever they want in a matter of minutes, because all you need to do, doesn't even need to be pretty, you just pop that in there, close the basket. Watch this, guys. It just slides in the top like this. And that is, I mean, that is it. You can do this.
Drop it in.
I'm trying to come up with words that express how easy and how simple this is, and I got none because I've never worked in 20 years with anything this simple and this easy. And the food that comes out of it isn't just good. It's not like you've compromised something.
No.
A lot of times when you have something
steak.
that's, you know, for speed, you compromise.
Right.
With this, you don't. You get that taste, flavor, and texture of low and slow barbecuing with the speed of an infrared grill, and that's what it's all about. And you can see this. The variety of food that you can do in this machine. We have a cookbook available for you with 250 individual family meals that are all going to be ready in about 20 to 25 minutes or less. And that's just what we came up with. Let your imagination be your guide. If it fits in that basket, the ReadyGrill is going to have it on the table fast, healthy, delicious in minutes.
You guys are scooping up this cookbook. I am so pleased because I got to tell you, it is not only about an inch thick. This is a beauty. Look at the pictures in it, the recipes, everything from scallops that are wrapped in bacon and all kinds of good things. Listen to me, though, carefully, okay? Because what you're seeing is the launch. This is the United States launch. Nobody else in the United States has this. And look at how you're going to be able to cook. Look at those burgers.
Can you believe
that
it?
You did not have to drop oil in a pan and fry it up. It's going to automatically let that fat, as it melts, drip out into the drip tray. All you clean is the basket and the drip tray. You're done. Imagine being able to grill with something that you will leave on your countertop all the time because it's actually skinnier than your toaster. It's just a little bit longer, but simple and easy, like a toaster to use. Just drop it in. We need to come up with like a drop in and drop it or something,
you know
okay?
Set it and forget it. Still works great on this.
Now we need a drop in something.
Now, I want you to see something here, okay? I'm going to do a dessert. Yes, great for breakfast, great for lunch, great for dinner, great for parties, but also great for dessert. And I'm holding this up because I want you to see how thick that is. Don't let the thin hinge on the basket fool you. That is a spring-loaded basket that we've got there. So I'm going to add my apples just like that. Okay, and I've done these upside down on purpose because I want to do, Alice, is I want to turn this over.
I can't believe you can do it that thick, because that was my first question to you, was how thick can I get with this? And that's pretty darn thick.
I'm going to add my cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. By the way, there are like 15, 20 different dessert ideas. That basket is spring-loaded, so whatever you can fit in there is going to pop in that machine. Doesn't matter if it... I heard a ding. That's my favorite part. I'm going to set this for about 7 minutes, and you're going to have dessert on the table. So let me just do a little light here.
Cooking, okay? And it heats up. I mean, it heats up like a toaster. It heats up that fast. But it is infrared technology inside of it. Very expensive technology. It is one of the newest types of cooking technology.
Absolutely.
And you will love the results. The results.
And again,
and
Alice,
the desserts.
as soon as you put that basket in, you're going to turn that dial. By the way, you're going to turn the dial. You're not going to set the temperature of the dial, the depth, the this, the that. You're going to turn the dial and walk away. You've got direct heat from the burners on either side. That's going to give you that kind of quick grilling, taste and flavor. But then it reflects off the panels on either side inside the machine. And that's what creates the infrared cooking environment. It gently cooks your food from the inside out. The top restaurants in the world insist on having infrared cooking technology because the results have to get to their customers fast, and they can't compromise any taste and flavor in a restaurant that's charging $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100 and up for a plate. That's the technology that you have on your countertop. That's why you're going to be able to do gourmet dinners for the entire family, and I still have room in the basket. Everything cooked at the same time, everything delicious, and all the extra fat, calories, and cholesterol dripping away into the patented Stay Cool grease collector. Now, I'm going to pop this down just like this. Okay.
I mean, your asparagus being done at the same time as your potatoes and your steak, I mean, that's incredible. So simple, so easy. This is how we live nowadays, right? We want it to be simple. I don't want to come in and have to go, okay, now what was that temperature again? And how long was that? This is truly, you turn the dial and drop it in, you're done. That's it. I love it.
I'm going to set that like that.
The results of how this cooks is what makes this so Ronco, okay?
Exactly.
So Ronco.
Now, when you call, ask about our extra wide basket and kebab bag. Now, this is available to you. It's going to come with 4 kebab rods and an extra wide basket for, big, wide convenience foods. And kebabs like this, imagine doing kebabs in the middle of August when the last thing that you want to do is stand outside when it's 105 degrees and have that grilled food. Maybe you're in an apartment, maybe you're in a condo where you can't have a grill. You're going to be able to do that in this, all right? So I've got my kebabs going, and you know what we need to do? Alice, can I ask a favor?
Sure.
Can you grab that knife from down there, and we are going to cut into one of these bacon-wrapped fillets, okay? Because this is what it's all about.
I will bring
You'll
it
bring it for that?
darling.
Now watch this.
I'm here.
Right down the middle, you guys. bacon wrap fillets, the perfect medium steak. Are you kidding me? And by the way,
that is ridiculous.
Here's what you need.
Take a picture, somebody. But look at that. Will you do me a favor and show the other end so that everybody can understand?
Exactly.
That
you know what?
this
I'll grab a fresh one and I'll do exactly
evenly,
that.
almost like sous vide. You know how sous vide is
Here we go.
legendary for being able to cook it exactly the same throughout the whole thing.
That's what this does.
Very expensive
Every
system.
single slice, no matter if it's the edge or the middle, is the exact same as the last. And Alice, how's that taste for a gourmet meal that was finished in 14 minutes? And not just the steak, but watch this. The roasted potatoes at the exact same time. The roasted and grilled asparagus at the exact same time. Are you kidding me? And at the beginning of this show, you saw me put this in the basket and set it and forget it. And we already have our fresh fish with grilled vegetables. Look at that char right on top. I'm going to try. Now,
like you put it on an outdoor grill, but it's not burnt. It didn't fall through the little slats.
Now, here we go. Watch this. Guys, we're talking about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
12 minutes, you get home and you've got that on the table. No basting, no worrying about, no firing up the grill, nothing. Guys, that is now, I know Alice is a fish fan. We've worked together long enough. Actually, I don't want you to take that piece. I want you to take the piece from the middle, the part that sometimes in a grill or barbecue isn't quite as hot as the rest of it, isn't quite as finished.
Okay.
Remember, because it's infrared cooking technology, the temperature remains consistent all the way through the food. The results are the same all the way through. And I dare you to tell me that that isn't the juiciest piece of salmon you've ever had your whole life. I can't even speak,
those
can
words
you?
will not come from my lips. And let me tell you, it melts in your mouth.
Doesn't it?
It is so moist, but this is why it's moist. Infrared cooking technology.
And you can see that as soon as you turn it on, you create that infrared cooking environment on the inside of the machine, and that's what's going to do it for you. That's what's going to give you those perfect results.
But wait, there's more, okay? I'm sorry, I had to say it. Because here's the thing. Wait till you see what Mark is going to do now. This is not just a grill. It is a grill that does, if you wanted to do kebabs, but to be able to put a big, thick sandwich in there. Imagine being able to do Cuban sandwiches in here. All kinds of fun things. A Philly steak sandwich. Right in here, and you drop it in. Guys, so simple. Okay. Let me just give you a quick update because we are crazy busy with this. It's the United States launch. You cannot buy this anywhere else except right here. So thank goodness that Diane from Georgia was shopping with us this morning because she has just ordered. And Diane, I understand that you're a fan of Ronco. Is that right?
That's correct. We've had Ronco products for years. They've always been dependable. They're helpful. So when I saw this, I thought, well, I'll just give that a try because there's only my husband and I. We're empty nesters, and we won't have to heat up a hot oven, and we can cook a good meal.
And you know, you don't have to step outside and deal with, I call it the bugs, the sweat, and the tears when it doesn't work out on the grill.
Right?
You know?
Isn't that the truth?
It's true. The weather's always right when you've got this grill.
I love it. I'm going to steal that line. Is that all right?
Right.
The weather's always right with the ReadyGrill.
But Diane, I mean, do you love how simple it is? It's like using a toaster, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. Now, Diane, while you're watching, you picked a
variety of items.
Well, you picked a great time to call in because I want you to see this because it's time for the best demo I've ever done on live TV. Watch this. Are you kidding me? Guys, those were frozen solid when I walked on set. And I mean frozen. I banged those on the table. We're talking 17 minutes ago. So here we go. Now I'm going to take that. Now you can spice these up. You can put some sauce on it.
You can marinate, right?
You can marinate. Guys, I just did them plain, and I did that on purpose because I want you to see something, okay? Watch this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Guys, those were frozen solid.
And
they were
juicy.
frozen solid. Now, Alice, right from dead center, okay? And I'm going to grab the part of the chicken that can be so dry. Now, I want you to blow on that. Guys, this is what it's all about. It's about being one of these people like all of us that are out of time. We have no time to get these healthy, delicious meals on the table, but now you can.
Oh, my gosh.
Right? Am I right?
Oh, my gosh. That is the moistest chicken breast I have ever had in my life. I pinky promise on that one. Diane, thank you so much. I'm so glad you got this. You're going to love this, you guys. You're going to love it. Pick up the cookbook. You will love the cookbook, too. Let me just give you another quick little flip here because I want you to see what Mark's doing. He's still doing some really fun things over here. Grab the cookbook. If you want the kebabs with the extra large basket, we have that as well. Okay. Oh, that was the pineapple you did.
That's the pineapple, a little bit of hot, a little bit of ice cream and caramel sauce. And by the way, if you're into veggies, listen, I want you to still get this machine, guys. I'm gonna do me a favor. Show that cookbook one more time. I'm gonna show one more dish before we go, even for veggies, okay? We got a great cookbook there. I'm trying to get that way, but I won't.
Yeah, go. Okay, I'm gonna show you the cookbook. This cookbook is beautiful. It has some great ideas in it that you're gonna be able to really get stimulated and just get some new, fresh ideas. Look what we have done. Chicken breast, we've done steak. Veggies, we've done sliders. We have, and this is the beautiful part, grilled chicken wings, so they're healthier than dropping them in a vat of oil. Salmon, veggies, and what are you doing?
You know what?
Grilled veggies?
Even grilled vegetables. Listen, if you're a vegetable person, not much for meat, even a machine like this, you don't want to fire up that grill for unbelievable grilled veggies. Go ahead, put it in, set it, forget it. Healthy, delicious meals made fast and easy. You're gonna love your ReadyGrill. Frozen food on the table in 17 minutes. Are you kidding?
Okay, let me just give you a quick quantity update, because with people in the ordering process, we're halfway through our entire quantity, and you will not be able to get this anywhere else, okay? Except right here. We're so glad, and the 4 flex payments only for today. If you want the book, it's $19.95. Look at this. I mean, I think you're really gonna just have so much fun with this book. And we do have the Kabobs available if you're interested in that as well. You are gonna be back.
I am. Can't wait to do this again.
I will tell you, by the end of this day, these will all be gone.
They will, absolutely.
All be gone. So if you want it, grab it now. This is a fabulous summer item. We have a spotlight with Marla, but on the other side of this, we have chef-inspired meals that are going to work for your family.
Going on at HSN.